It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Friday morning and it's time for our Friday Tech Roundup with our expert Theunis Jansen van Rensburg, where we look at some of the best stories from the past week in the world of science and tech. Always good to have you in studio, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Buddy, how do we feel about this? Samsung filing a unique patent, and I say this because it's been a tough time for Samsung in the smartphone space. They've released one of the best, if not the best, smartphone in the market in the S10.
Right.
They've also dealt with some challenges with the more kind of push the boat out there technology. Now, they're saying a smartphone with a display that rolls out like a poster.
Exactly.
What does that even mean?
So it's essentially a new patent that's been discovered. That it's another phone that they've been working on. So as you rightly said, they've had some troubles with the Galaxy Fold that has still not come to market. We're expecting it really soon. And essentially the problems they were having were with that foldable display.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with the display, but there is some dirt or dust would get underneath the display, and that's what would damage it.
Okay.
So it's not a huge problem, but they are fixing it before they release it. Now this new quote-unquote foldable phone, it's actually kind of a roll-up phone. So imagine, so there you can see the pattern. So exactly, so you, like the old phones way back when that you slide out.
Yeah.
This essentially does the same, but when you do the slide, it rolls up a bigger screen. So essentially, you're going to have a very, very long display at the end of the day, and they're using.
It's like ancient papyrus.
Exactly.
Oh, hear you.
They'll have the 10 Commandments of tech.
Yeah, that's
pretty
okay,
cool.
but that's cool.
So is this what the design is set to look like?
Yeah, exactly. So you can see there the sliding display, and when it slides up, it doesn't open up a keyboard or anything. It opens up more screen.
Now, this might not necessarily be needed in a smartphone. When they do register the patent, is this because one of the guys discovered something like, okay, we don't want anyone else to be able to run with this? Why is it so interesting that the patent has been registered? When do you think would they commercialize this?
Well, that's what I think is going on in the tech industry right now. Is it's
a land grab.
We're starting to get to a place now, because for 10 years smartphones essentially remain the same, right?
Yeah.
And now, for the first time in a while, they're starting to push the envelope, and getting those patents just means it gives them the license to go and explore all those possibilities.
Yeah.
Or not.
However many
Well,
years.
or not, but I mean, we don't actually know if we need the phone yet.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
test it out and see what happens.
for public announcements would be quite nice. I think. Public announcement.
All right, let's talk about something else. Drones, which are constantly changing and improving our lives in all sorts of ways. And now the researchers at the University of Maryland have made a drone that can dodge stuff.
Yeah, so, I mean, most drones can, to some extent, automatically kind of move the latest drones, of course. But what this drone is basically doing is using more AI machine learning and analyzing images it's capturing with its camera. So it can capture more frames per second. And as you can see there, throwing things at it.
That was being attacked by a 4-year-old.
Well, yes. But it's not, that's probably a real-world test, actually.
I wouldn't do that.
And it just means that they can use this in construction sites, in emergency sites, search and rescue, and it can dodge, moving objects, falling objects a lot quicker and be more effective when it's doing these things.
Wow, and then soon that drone will partner up with a dog that can open a door for its friend, and then
the other dog. Just very quickly, now illegal to drunk and drone. Are a lot of people out there drunk and droning?
Apparently this is a problem in Japan. I mean, of course in Japan, where else?
Bring me my drone!
So yeah, I mean, droning and using it in public spaces is obviously growing in popularity. And as anything, when you have machinery that is or could be quite dangerous, when your judgment is impaired with a couple of drinks, going and throwing the drone out with a couple of mates when you've had several beers, I don't know if it's a great idea. But Japan is doing this because they've got a lot of tight airspace and they've got big population sensors. Yeah. So again, it's about protecting the safety of those in the
Remember,
cities.
friends don't let friends drone when they've been
Drunk
drinking.
and drone.
Just don't do it.
Simple as that.